Then I had to sit and really think about what is going on in my life. I felt the weight of the world for me to do great.
Hey, what's up, 1428 family? It's Dondre Brown, here to help you invest in your family, your finances, and your future. Today has been a crazy day in the stock market. You had some growth stocks that just took off. You also had some penny stocks that started to, make their announcement in the market. So what I want to do is I want to talk about some penny stock poppers that you should definitely not add to your watch list, but jump into. So let's jump in. So the Motley Fool had this article today, which I think basically sums up the stock Sndl. That's ticker symbol SDNL. This is a cannabis stock based in Canada that has started to take off over the last few days. Some people are asking why. It started out, I think it was like at 60 something cents. So it started to grow a little bit today. So increase, and then it went down. But I started to do some research to see what are the potential things that's impacting this stock, right? Typically when we see stock go up, we should be asking like, what's causing that movement, right? There has to be some news, some deal, something coming up. So Motley Fool put out this article that talked about the other pot giants or cannabis giants, Tilray and Aphria, and talked about, the little baby stock, again, ticker symbol Sndl. But in reading this article, some of the things that it talked about was a potential merger, right? So if you scroll down, and again, I'll put the link to this article in the description, but it talked about a potential merger, but also if this is something that you want to invest in. So let's take a few steps back. Me as a beginning investor, I'm always looking at how I can put my money in spaces early on, right? Some of us, we get into a space where like, man, we should have invested in that. But we really didn't do enough research or get the indicators to make that type of investment. We see people all the time say like, man, I got in at this point and now I've made this much money. We're like, how did you get in so early? Some of the ways they get in early, people may tell them, but also they do research like this. So if you're looking at a company like Sndl, one, it's a marijuana company and stock, right? But two, this article does a really great job of breaking down. Let me see if I can find it. It breaks down how the election has impacted stock. Also, someone in the comment section, I can't remember his name, he also broke down pivotal moments that impact this stock positively. He talked about the election. He talked about the election in Georgia. He talked about some other things, some other pivotal events where if you trace it back to the date, you can see how the stock responded to it. I say that to say Sndl is on the move. Do not waste time, jump into it. Typically, I tell people this. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to tell you to put your money. It's your money, and understand that investing is very volatile, right? So you want to do your due diligence. For this stock in particular, do all those things and make sure you consider the fact that it is starting to soar. It says here in just 3 months, the shares of Sndl, Sundial, have soared more than 260%. This stock is at like 60 something percent. Look, let's jump in and let me show you real quick. So let's look at Sndl. There we go. So Sndl right now is at 76%. Let's see when I got in. That's for the other video. So I bought 1,150 shares at an average cost of 64 cents. Right now, today's return was up 35%, and then total return was 17%. Again, this is a penny stock that is on the rise. It is growing. Let's see the last week, 12%, the last month. The last 3 months, again, up 364%. So again, definitely give this a look. Add it to your watch list. Let me know what you think. And let me know if there are other penny stocks or cannabis stocks that is impacting Sndl. again, this is the time where you want to start to look at the beginning of the year and start to establish your position in some of these stocks. One of the things that I did when I first started investing, which was a mistake, was I started to try to invest in everything. I'm going to put $20 in, let's say, AT&T. I'm going to put, or buy 20 shares of AT&T. I'm going to buy 50 shares of Uber. I'm going to buy another 100 shares of this penny stock. So I spread myself really thin. So when I started to profit, though it was a profit, right? A profit is a profit is a profit. I would get like $200 here, $400 there, versus being able to focus on a couple companies and really increasing my shares in those channels. In those positions. So I would encourage you to look at your portfolio right now and see if there are any companies that are there that aren't really making any moves for you, or you don't really have a plan for. Sometimes we just buy companies because someone is putting out a YouTube channel saying, go buy this company, and then you buy it and it may not be moving. It may not fit your plan, your strategy, or your ultimate goal, right? You may not have a relationship with it. You can care less about that company, especially if it's not doing anything for you. You may want to consider what you want to do with that company. Sometimes you also have companies where it's your long-term strategy. So it may not be doing much now, but it's going to do something eventually. And or you may have a dividend paying stock, right? Companies where you haven't invested in, and no matter how much they're moving in the market, they're still paying you either monthly, quarterly, or at some point where you're starting to get that income, right? That passive income coming in. So you want to literally go down your portfolio. Again, I don't know how the seasoned investors are, but us beginning investors, we should definitely give our portfolio a look. Today forced me to consolidate some of my companies because I wanted to invest in other movers. I have two different strategies right now in the stock market. I am taking it slow on some of my plays, but for other ones, I want that fast money. I want to be able to have some buying power so I can get into some of the quick money ones, right? Because that's just my strategy. What is your strategy? In the comment section, let me know. What are you trying to do in the market? What is your strategy? You trying to get money now? Are you trying to let some of these companies grow and grow with them? What are you trying to do? If you don't have a plan when you're investing, then again, you're going to lose out because you're not trying to you shouldn't just try to invest for the profit. You want to invest for the process, and there are different processes when you're trying to invest in the market. At least that's what I'm learning. If you feel me, go ahead and put it in the comment section. If you have other comments about it, then let me know too, because this is a channel where I don't only want to hear my comments or see my comments. I want to see yours. I want to learn from you as well. So again, also with Sndl, I remember that we were talking about this play maybe a month or so ago. So I do want to thank the individuals who were in the comment section asking me about those. But again, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button, follow me on social media. Go check out Sndl and get in tomorrow because I'm popping an update video on it because it's going to move again. But again, if you like this video, best believe you're going to see me in the next one. Peace.